Peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. Okay. Run it up, run it up. Salute to the homie Rip. He was on the angle first, with the whole 50 Cent responding to T.I.'s son, Domani. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. You dig what I'm saying? But right now, what's going on is T.I. and his sons, they jumping 50 Cent. I mean, I don't even know how to put it. You know what I'm saying? They having a field day. They tagging each other in. You feel me? Jumping off the top rope. Man, this shit looking wild. They, I guess they holding down they mom, T.I. holding down his queen. And yeah, 50 Cent, responded, but he responded in a way not like you want. Okay, we're going to get into that. We're going to let the intro rock, run the lights up. I'm taking calls. Call me up, 310-692-9055. We're going to address 50 Cent responding to Domani and King Harris and T.I. and Rick Ross jumped in the mix. He jumped in the fold, all right? Let's go to this M.Reck China Black all-in intro. It's platinum. Make it double platinum on all streaming platforms. Let's get it.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pays in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv.
Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller. You gotta mute your audio. Hold on, caller. We gotta start the show off. I ain't even get to have to start the show off, but hold on. We're gonna let you talk for a quick. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me tap you in. Hold on. The callers can't even wait. They like, yo, Rec, we was waiting for you to go live so we could speak on this, but I ain't even start the show yet. I gotta lay everything out, but we're gonna get this caller, get their assessment real quick. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
My name is Rochelle, and I'm from Indiana.
Rochelle from Indiana. Salute to you. Run the likes up. We live. Okay, Rochelle. What's your assessment? What's going on?
Just thank you for accepting my phone call, but I'm a mother of an only child, an only son.
Okay.
And he has had to descend me in a similar type of situation where dudes was trying to get at him, so they started targeting me, and he just went ahead and handled his business like a grown man should. So I am riding with these kids. You don't play with people's mamas. My son ain't gonna let nobody play with me. And anybody that does not really agree with what they're doing, they really don't have that much respect for their own mother. Or what would you not do for your mama? That's the question.
That's a fact.
If you did your job right, that's how your kids are supposed to react.
Now that's a fact. Now,
and that's all I got to say about it.
I'm riding for Mama Love. That's on everything. You feel me? So
yeah,
this is what I want you to do. I want you to tap back in though, because I want to lay out all the, layers that I got here. I got 50 Cent responding. I got Rick Ross. I got, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna lay it all out. So I want you to call back because the line's about to get crazy. All right?
I would do that, and I'm watching the show right now. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. You're welcome. Let's get it. Let me lay everything out. Let me get to this 50 Cent response, Rick Ross response, and I got Shaniqua Tompkins. That's 50 Cent baby mom. She responded because now let's go real quick. I'm gonna give you this 50 Cent response, but let's go real quick to I'm gonna shut the lines down real quick. I'll get back to the lines because I'm gonna lay it all out. I gotta cook up. Okay. So let me go to Domani page. Or Domani, you know what I mean? I think it's Domani. I don't know. Let me know if I'm saying it right. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. You know what I mean? All right. So is it Domani? Domani. I think it's Domani. All right, so we going to T.I.'s son. I'm gonna just say T.I.'s son to be on the safe side. You know what I'm saying? The homie D. I'm gonna call him T.I.'s son. You know what I mean? Dom. I'm gonna call him Dom. I don't know if niggas is calling him Dom or people calling him Dom, but I'm gonna call him Dom because I don't really know his handle. So T.I.'s son, Dom. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call him DOM. We gonna go to his page, right? So now when he dropped this record, right? If you not in tune, this picture he chose is the house of 50 Cent baby mom's old crib when it got burnt down. Okay. When it was on flames, this is the crib. And you know, it was a lot of controversy with that. And it's funny that Rick Ross jumped in the fold because he was the first one to put this information out there besides, you know, Shaniqua. You feel me? So Dom, T.I.'s son, Dom, okay, he dropped a 50 Cent diss record called Miss Jackson, right? And it lit up the internet. People on the internet saying it's fire. He killed 50. You know what I mean? Now, it's dope, but I'm going to just keep it real. You know, I want to salute him for defending his moms, his parents, you know, T.I. and Tiny. Now, when we get into these diss records, right? Run the lights up. You know, it's a certain energy that comes with these diss records that really take it there, right? Usually, diss records is dark, but his record, he's going at 50, but it's not really on. You know, it's not on a dark time. You know, it's not on a dark vibe. It's more or less of him having a conversation with 50 Cent. You know, respectfully, deceased mother. Okay, run the lights up. You know, and it's giving me Andre 3000 vibes and Kendrick Lamar vibes. You know, Andre 3000 with the shoes off. You know what I mean? Remember when that video dropped when Andre 3000 was in the grass with his shoes off? It's giving me Andre 3000 vibes mixed with J. Cole, Eric Bonet with the shoes off, with the lights, with the candle lights burning. It's giving me that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, son, you know, he on what he on. He got his own little style, so to speak, but it's giving me like similar vibes to Andre 3K and J. Cole and all that. But he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? For what he do. But when you jumping in this type of mix, you're gonna have to come with some real, at least some hard beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it could come off like just a regular song. You got some people in the comments saying, you know, the internet saying it's fire, but you got some people's in the comments right now saying, yo, it wasn't like that. Okay? So let's go to 50 Cent response real quick, because I'm just, you know, run the likes up. I see 640 people in the room. We're gonna get to the calls. I want to know what the people saying. I respect the whole family standing on business, you know, firing back at 50. Definitely. You know, King on bullshit. King, I think 50 met his match with King. King wearing 50 Cent deceased mother respectfully on a t-shirt. All right. It's crazy. I'm gonna get to all that. Look, I'm gonna have to pull all that out. I'm getting to 50 Cent response too. But look, your man King, where he at? Look, your man King, he wilding. He wilding. Like I never even seen a picture of 50 Cent moms. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time seeing how she looked. And some wilding. You know what I mean? Like the fact that, you know, he already disrespected her. he disrespected the dead, but then you put it on a t-shirt and then you drop a diss record and y'all, it's up. It's up from here. Like, I don't even understand how this could be, pieced back together. Like, this nigga acting like he want all the smoke. Like, he acting like he like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't know no better, you would think he put in wild work. Like, the way he acting, man, shit. And obviously he getting the green light from T.I. because T.I. ain't tell him to fall back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's up. So, let's go to 50 response real quick since we here. Okay, we got a lot of y'all in the room. Quick 800, real quick, run the lights up. So we're going to go to 50 Cent response. Got it. Hold on, I had it right here. Where we at? I got y'all. I got it right here. Here we go. There we go. So with all the records that dropped, T.I. dropped 4 diss records. You know what I'm saying? I believe one was called Right One, War, Bully, and then the last one was called Lessons, okay? 50 Cent, he hasn't dropped any records in response to that. He didn't drop a diss response, but he responded with some comments. And then also, he back with the bullshit, posting tiny, it's post and delete, and I seen people trying to defend him just posting a picture of Tiny. And it's like, yo, if we gonna keep it official, keep it official. But we'll talk about that. But anyhow, he posted this picture, right? Real quick. I think he had it up for like an hour or two, like yesterday or so. And he said, okay, I changed my mind. Goes to the old rappers trying to battle rap. Chat GPT told me that I don't need to rap. You need me to rap. Laughing out loud. Get the fuck off my page, okay? So that was 50 Cent response to T.I. and his sons dropping diss records and dropping merch with his dead moms on the shirt, respectfully. Rest in peace to his moms. All right. And then Rick Ross. He jumped right in it. Cause Rick Ross dropped a song called Mafia Music, right? And he was the first one, at least the first rapper to blame 50 Cent for burning down his baby mom's crib. Okay? Yeah, Rick Ross, there's a song called Mafia Music, and Rick Ross pretty much put the blame on 50. Allegedly. I gotta say allegedly, because I don't want to get jammed up in that shit. But I'm saying allegedly, but Rick Ross said 50 Cent left the gas can, you stupid motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is his words. Look it up, Anyhow, so look, right here, right? So the Hip Hop Wolf, he's on IG. Go follow him. He posted T.I.'s son, Domani, diss record, right? And Rick Ross is in the comments. And look what Rick Ross says, right? You see the picture of the Shaniqua Tompkins crib burning down. And in the comments is Rick Ross. And he says, let it burn. See it right here, right? You see him, right? Let it burn. Crazy with the fire emojis. Crazy. He's responding to the diss record, but also he knew he was the one that lit the match for as like people using that narrative. So when you got Domani, T.I.'s son, using this picture as his artwork for his diss record, it's called Miss Jackson, and Jadakiss and Styles had a freestyle called Miss Jackson, dissing 50 in the freestyle. And he kind of used the same angle, like, because they were speaking to 50 Cent mother from the dead. Like, they was kind of like talking to her Like, yo, you better warn your son, you know. But Styles and Jada, you know, that shit gonna be street. That shit gonna be aggressive. You know, Domani joint, you know, his joint was like I said, it's giving me Andre 3000 vibes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when he's in a yoga position, you know, sitting in the grass. You know what I mean? Maybe having a picnic or so. But salute to the Rec Mall. Be here. My mind is all over the place, apart and stuff. I'm about to open the lines up, see what y'all think. I'ma lay it all out. Cause I got a lot going on too. I kind of been in and out the loop, but I'm gonna open these lines up because I know y'all want me to go live. We got 1,100 people in here. Run the likes up, and yeah, I see people calling. The lines is open. Let's get to it, y'all. I'm gonna talk to the people because y'all more in tune than me. I'm in and out because I got so much going on. I'm doing shit with the NFL. I'm doing shit with, you know, NFL players that want to, you know, promote their brands. And I'm doing shit, of course, with boxing. I got a lot going on. My mind is so many different places, okay? I'm about to go back to South Africa. There's a lot going on over here. So, hold on, let me open the lines up. All right, because I know people trying to call. Let's get it, because people been hitting me, say, yo, Rec, you need to go live and address T.I. dropping these diss records and his son. And also, you know, people want to have that space to talk about what's going on currently, because a lot of people are upset. You know, believe it or not, I'm seeing the tide change. A lot of people are looking at 50 like, even though I'm gonna say it respectfully, T.I. at this moment, like in the last, I want to say the last couple of weeks, T.I. started this. Like, you know, because he wanted to do a versus battle with 50. And 50 just like, nah, I'm not fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm doing. You feel me? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I got y'all. Peace. Peace.
Hey, what's up, Rick?
What's going on? Talk to me.
This Shanita. How you been?
Shanita, I'm good. Where you calling from?
Okay. Philly. I ain't called in a while.
Okay, it's all good. So I'm glad that my ladies is calling up. My ladies, see, I know when the energy is different. My ladies is calling up before the fellas. I know it's a different kind of energy. So you got the floor. Talk to me.
I got a son. A 21 is about to be 29 in a month.
Mm-hmm.
What Domani and King is doing, I salute them young men. I mean, because when you start talking about somebody's mother, it's a different type of energy. 50 play all the time and we laugh and we kiki and all that stuff he be doing and all that funny little jokes. But playing with somebody's mom, that's something totally different. Them young men is doing what they supposed to do. They putting it in the music. Now, King, he always a little firecracker. And when he says all that stuff he said, I sat there and I laughed. But Domani, he took you to the lyricism. I see a young MC. I said, ooh, get him. And I love 50. Don't get me wrong, but you deserve that. He deserves it. When you start playing with somebody, mom and stuff, that's something different. I know my son would do the same thing. So I tell the kids, keep on going. Stand up for your mother. Do the right thing. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And I can't take it from them. And I love that song, Domani Guy. I really do. That song is good. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. And everything he said to me in that song was true. Like, to me, it rung true. That's what I feel like 50 is missing something. And when King said, you got all that money and being rich, but you still like lonely, that kind of seemed like it's certain things that he said that I just think that is off the petty level. Now, 50, when you petty is one thing, but it's different when they start tapping into the true facts And some of the stuff that King said when he was going on his rant, like I ain't going, and all that other stuff he was saying, he was sitting home to me. And the other boy, Domani, everything he said in his song to me was hitting home. So I just going to say salute them young men. I'll let the next caller call. And I got to give them young men their props for defending their mother. And that's just that.
I appreciate you calling. Good assessment.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
Have a good day.
You too. Let's get it. The lines is lighting up. Let's get it. Lines is lighting up. So we going to have to breeze through these calls. The lines is going crazy right now. Let's get it. Caller, state your name, where you caller from. Run the likes up. We live, Rec Mob. We live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And we're going to be live for 2 hours, but we're going to run through these calls quick. Caller, you got the floor. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
Yo, this P. Hey, listen, man. I think T.I. need to go ahead and tell his sons to stand down because they in over their head, I believe. I mean, it's cool if T.I. was doing all the disrespect, but these boys not built like that. And I understand, but they acting out of emotion. And people who support it is acting out of emotion when they say they only taking up for their mom, but they don't understand what come with that. You would only understand if you ever had a real dude on your head who really put in work. And I feel like it's not that serious to them, but they could be, now they got to pay for security wherever they at. And now they got to deal with getting embarrassed and all of that kind of stuff. You know, they just putting themselves in situations that they don't need to be in. And I think as a parent, T.I. and Tiny need to tell them boys, like, you know, let Pop handle it. You know, and that's all I got to say.
Got you, man. Appreciate you calling, man. Stay tuned in.
Yep.
All right. Peace. Lines is on fire. When I tell you I see 100 people calling at one time, but I'm going to get to everybody. That's why I'm going to do this 30 seconds or less. The lines is on fire. And we're talking. We on MRecktv. And we're talking 50 Cent responding to Domani. Domani dropping his diss record. Rick Ross responding. T.I. dropping 4 diss records. King win. 50 Cent, deceased mother, T-shirts. We're talking all the disrespect. Caller, state your name, where you caller from. Let's get it. Caller.
Yes, sir. Caller, my name is Jose Porter, man.
Jose.
From North Carolina.
All right, Jose from North Carolina. Do me a favor. Mute your audio if you can in the background, your TV or your laptop, so we can get you crispy.
Okay.
We want to get you crispy.
Gotcha. All right.
All right, so you
got the
floor, good brother. You got a good minute because we got a lot of people calling. So let's do this in a minute or less.
Okay.
All right?
All right, bet. Okay, yeah, man. Jose from North Carolina, man. Man, I love 50 Cent, T.I., man, and Rick Ross, man. 50 Cent didn't say about the boy mom, man. He just posted a picture, man. And plus, it's about his mom. He a son too of the mom that passed. So the dude ain't never said about T.I. mom, wife, man. He just put the picture up, man. The world comment on the picture how she looked at, man. No disrespect to the kids, man. I'm a son too, man.
No, I let you speak, but hold on, I gotta stop you there. He did.
Okay, bet.
He did say some things.
Okay. See, where I live at, man, they show the picture, man, and all the guys on the podcast.
I'm about
they
to
like
say
him.
Nah. What he did, he posted the picture, right? People left comments. He deleted it. Then he re-put it back up and put a caption on it, right? And then deleted it. And then what he did, it was another post he made, and he said something about, I think he had like a play or something like that, like a play, one of these new things that he produced, and he mentioned
that's right.
Nobody with no bad BBLs coming through, and I don't need nobody, none of these rappers, kids. Okay. These old albino looking ass motherfuckers or some shit he said. He said some wild shit.
Yeah. That's right. Okay, on that part. Cause see, T.I. called him out, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, 50 Cent what playing him, telling him the whole while he do that, but T.I. knew 50 Cent, man. If you know 50 Cent respond to him, why you don't put the man on blast, man? Tell the world that he talked to him in person and he ain't gonna do it. Talk to him, man. T.I. already knew 50 Cent was gonna respond back to that comment, man. Then his son. And that nothing do with it. Look at them rappers, man. Them niggas is kids, man. They out of going for business, man.
Got you, good brother. I got to get to the next caller. I appreciate you calling. Stay tuned into the show.
Thank you, bud.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you, bud.
All right. Let's get it, man. We gotta do this in a minute or less. The lines on fire, y'all. I only opened the lines up. I only did this live for y'all to speak on this shit because really I was in and out. But I want the rec mob and the callers to address.
This message has been transcribed. One moment while I know.
All right, next caller. I don't know what that was about. All right, caller, state your name. Where you calling from?
Yo, top of the noon, M.Reck. This Panther Jones calling out of Uptown Harlem.
Panther Jones, salute. What's happening, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm just here to say, yo, I'm not here to defend 50. It's time for Queens to take these L's, man. Straight like that. Straight like that. You heard 50 been coming at Harlem about Jimmy and Dame. Now he got these young boys on his neck. Now I'm here to talk. Now I'm here to talk about 50 Glazers.
Okay, guys, speak your mind.
All right, man. Somebody brung up something. When 50 came at Little Meech, and he the same age as King, nobody said nothing when 50 was picking on that kid. Am I wrong?
They're around the same age. You right.
Yeah.
Not
so.
Little Meech is younger. I think he's younger than King.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he like maybe a year or two younger. Nothing crazy. All around the same age. You know. Yeah.
Oh, so 50 Glazers. So it's cool for your big homie 50 to punk on the little kid, Lil Meech, but it's not cool so it's a problem for King to punk on 50. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Wow, the rec mob with you. They in the chat room saying, I guess they calling like the niggas that can't see 50 doing no wrong. They calling them the Glaze unit. That's crazy. But God, continue.
Nah, that's a fact. And then another thing, like this is hip hop, right? And 50 came from hip hop, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if 50 not gonna rap, he lost. It's that simple. Like, and another thing, like this hip hop thing is a young man's game, and 50 is just proving that he's old. Like 50, you half of a century. Like you 50, and you a half of a century. And this is a young boy's game, and hip hop is a young boy's game, and they proving to you, like you're not young. You can't deal with these young boys.
I hear you. I don't necessarily agree, but I hear you. I'm gonna let y'all rock. I ain't really here for my assessment. I'm gonna let y'all rock. You feel me?
From this standpoint, dealing with the social media stuff, he can't handle it. He can't deal with it, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Let me say this, because I'm gonna be honest. Either 50 Cent met his match with King, because King is on some other shit. King is pulling up paperwork. Niggas are saying that it may have some validity to it. Some niggas are saying it's fake. So King is putting up pictures of his dead moms. King going crazy. All types of shit. Doing lives, being wild, disrespectful, dig up your dead moms. You know, I think 50 might have met his match, or King may be a little bit more menacing than 50 on that gram with the trolling. You know what I mean? So that's what you're saying?
Absolutely, I'm saying that.
Okay.
And I'm saying another. I mean, I understand King is he from the suburbs, but I seen the interview that popped up of. I'm not bigging him up. I'm not saying it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I seen the interview of King on a podcast explaining the drill that he did. I don't know if I can say it, but he already said it. It's on the internet.
Oh, word? He put in work?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Panther Jones.
Absolutely.
With the insight. I ain't want to say the T. I don't do T. So you said this is confirmed, right? King said this. Right?
He said this out his own mouth on the podcast. He put in that drill work. 50 Cent ain't never come out and say he put in no type of drill work. So y'all 50 Glazers, fall back.
Okay, Panther Jones, I appreciate you tapping in. You can call back in. I'm gonna get some more callers. I appreciate that.
You're ready.
All right, salute. Let's keep the calls going, y'all. Run the likes up. Panther Jones, he just dropped the nuke bomb. I didn't know King put in work. He's saying King put in work. I don't know how true it is, but y'all let me know if Panther Jones is capping. But nevertheless, call us. State your name and where you calling from. Let's get it.
I'm Passion. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
You said Passion?
Yes, from Atlanta, Georgia.
From Atlanta, Georgia. You know who you sound like?
Who?
You sound like Young Miami right now for some reason. I don't know. You feel me?
For
Yeah. I think that's
real?
that's
Yes.
that's Young Miami on the line. What's going on, Young Miami? It's all good.
I'm in the heart of Atlanta. This not no dang on young Miami, but I'm in the heart of Atlanta, and I
Uh-huh.
grew up.
Uh-huh.
Well, not grew up because I was already grown when T.I. was making music, so I know the years that he put in with
Mm-hmm.
the music industry. But I also grew up listening to you say you a wankster, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this part of 50 Cent right here, the things that he's been doing, like outright just trying to comfort people. I don't know that 50 Cent.
Mm.
I never listened to that 50 Cent. I never, listened to the music in the club. They didn't play this 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
And so what 50 has to understand, the things that he wants to do, he wants to go after people. He didn't expect this.
Mm.
But what he has to understand is this is chess and not checkers. He don't have enough players on the board to
Mm.
do that.
I hear that.
So he's not taking that into consideration. And like one of your callers said, he's 50 years old. He needs somebody in his corner because a lot of these people that you're coming for, as if T.I. and his family,
Mm-hmm.
they will devour you, and that's what has happened.
Mm. I hear that.
And see, at this point, it's not just T.I. and family;
Mm-hmm.
it's T.I. family and all the other enemies that he's made.
Mm. Damn.
That doesn't have enough balls to bring out this info.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. King is not getting this stuff on his own,
Mm.
but it's his enemies as well that don't want to be in it. But hey, I'm just gonna leave you this right here. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Nah, I
It's kind of
appreciate
like if
that.
the
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. I thought you was
it's kind of like it's
yeah.
no. It's kind of like if the U.S. was to go to war with like China. Didn't they say they have like a lot of like more military men than us or something? He doesn't have anyone with him to go to war with him. He doesn't understand when he posts these things, he's not thinking about, okay, what if some shit like this happens? He don't got
Mm-hmm.
nobody else to go to war with him. What happened to all his people? What the guy name is? Yayo.
Mm-hmm.
He had all these people, these artists. What happened?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask what's going on with Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder.
Nobody is standing up for 50
Yeah.
and his mom. I mean, and it makes you think like you can have all the damn money in the world,
Mm.
but you ain't got nobody to make a diss track for you, you know?
It goes
And so
back.
now
Yeah.
he's kind of like trying to put on his page, whereas he's showing off like, like, well, I make plays and all of this, but
Mhm.
you going back and forth because which one is it? Which one? Pick a side. Either you out the game or you in the game. If you in the game, you losing. If you out the game, okay, we'll see you later.
Got you. I
Nice
appreciate you
knowing you.
calling. Passion. That was a good assessment. Is this your first time tuning into the show?
It is, but it ain't my last.
Okay, thank you. I like that. I like your voice too, because you sound
And
like
always remember this.
yeah.
ATL, huh?
I got you.
We've been waiting. We've been waiting anyway because all of this, happy land and colorful stuff has been marked on the city. But there's still some real ones left.
I hear that.
Real ones left.
Make sure you stay tapped
Yeah.
in the MRecktv because this the realest
Will
platform.
do, baby.
I appreciate you.
All
All right,
right.
peace. Man, I'm loving my ladies calling up from ATL. I don't care what nobody says. I think I was young in Miami. Maybe the women out in ATL, certain parts of ATL they all sound like Young Miami, or they all sound alike. Let me know if I'm bugging. Mute your audio, caller. I hear it in the backdrop.
Not my audio because I'm on my cell phone, so I can't hear it live.
Okay, it's all good.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. State your name, where you calling from. Do me a favor. Can you talk directly in the phone so we can get you crispy?
Yeah. Give me 1 second, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this better?
Yeah, much better. Run the likes up, y'all. Go ahead. You got the floor, caller. What's your name?
Okay, so my name is Pamela Jasper. I'm calling from Richmond, Virginia.
Right.
So the last thing I really heard is, so everybody's saying, where's 50 people at? 50 not taking this as serious as everybody else. Now, little King ain't got no music going for him. So you know how he try to be slick at the mouth anyway. You see how he pop off on his kids. So let him get his little shine. Let him rise up, do what he do. Now the other son, well, I heard some of his music, not the new disc, but I think he's pretty good anyway. Now, if T.I., nobody want to mention how T.I. started this. T.I. the one that kept calling that man out because the man don't want to do a versus. And at the end of the day, keep it 100. Nobody gave T.I. that title, King of the South. He gave that title to himself. Not saying he's not good. Not saying, and I don't care about 50 or T.I., but to me, I'm at work. It's entertaining and it's funny to me. I don't think 50 gonna try to come at them kids. Ain't nobody gotta buy no protection. And come on, everybody know ain't nobody gonna get nowhere near 50. They already know that. So I don't know why they playing. But, listen, we already got a turmoil. So how about instead of taking everything so serious, laugh at them. They on the internet. So to me, this stuff is funny. And I'm sure to 50, this stuff is funny.
Got you.
But that's it. Get your other calls. And, hey, I like that article you posted, too, about that young man with football. You need to do something on that because these coaches suck with these high school kids these days. All right. Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Shout out to the homie Debo Williams. I did an exclusive with him. It's on the channel, a exclusive interview. Shout out to the homie Debo Williams. I did an interview with him on my channel. Check it out. All right. Let's get it. Mute your audio, caller. You live on MRecktv, the live show. Run the lights up, y'all. Hold on 1 second, caller. I gotta shout out my people that's paying the bills. Salute to Better Than Your Team on the super chat. They said when the last time T.I. headlined a world tour, it's 14 million records sold to 35 million records. T.I. is simply not on 50's level. Okay, that was Better Than Your Team on the super chat. Appreciate that. And I got a few more I want to shout out real quick. Hold on. Shouts to Deacon Weasel on the super chat. He says they got Miss Jackson t-shirts on sale. 50 mama. Damn. Yeah, it's spooky out here. There's a lot of shit going on. You feel me? And who this? Oh, once again, Better Than Your Team dropping another super chat. 50 only doing what Jay did for 30 years. Explain that. So what you saying is 50 what? 50 gatekeeping? I'm trying to understand what you're saying right there. Shouts to Austin on the super chat. Austin says, where was the same energy from T.I. and King when Charleston White was disrespecting you? Damn. I think we got one more and I'm going to get to this caller. Got to get to all the people that's paying the bills. Salute to everybody dropping super chats and cash app. Salute to Jerome Street on the PayPal too. I got that. Seen that. Thank you. On the here we go. We got somebody else. The homie again dropping another super chat. Better Than Your Team. Did you see Jaffe story, bro? Said I need the green light. I'm ready. So Jaffe is on go time. We already know that. So he basically telling 50 he on go time. Shouts to Jaffe, the homie Jaff. Okay. And then salute to Rob Rodriguez. Okay. Can't lie, 50 deserved this treatment. Appreciate you on the super chat. And caller, you got the floor. I'm sorry, I had to get to the bills.
What's up, Rick?
What's up? Who this?
Hey, this is Jay from Atlanta.
Jay from Atlanta, man. I ain't hear from you in a minute, man. What's up, Jay?
What's good, man? I've been listening and hearing a lot of little things. And my little crew, Slick Puller and all them from the CTE camp. So I seen a lot of stuff pertaining to going to Velvet Room and 112 and stuff like that. I got a lot of partners over there at PSC, but I'm gonna say this. This started from a versus. Now, whatever him and Buddy had going on pertaining to, he's saying that Buddy told him that they were gonna have the verses and whoop, and then when he come out with it, Buddy don't know what's going on. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the culture. But when you start putting people's wives up and stuff like that, see, like, we don't play like that down here. whatever you doing this ain't Murder Inc. And see, the thing is about Atlanta really stick together. So if you want to do a no-fly zone, Uncle Murder them, let's see if Uncle Murder them can try that and come down here and see how that works for them. Let's see how that works for them. Trust me, it's not gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. So whatever come with that, just gonna have to come with it, cause Trick Daddy done said this numerous times. Like, y'all come to the South on some we country shit. Y'all say that shit up there, and then y'all come down here want to fuck our women, and y'all want to do this but y'all don't want to give us our props. Now, honestly, just being real with you, your first album, Jack, if you wasn't on, if the white boy didn't get you, you wouldn't be shit. Just being honest with you. If the white boy didn't get you, you wouldn't have been shit.
Hold on, Jay. I gotta say this. Run the likes up. We live on MRecktv. M.Reck is your host. Keep going, Jay.
And I'm just like, you should have just kept this between you and T.I. This shouldn't have to go nowhere else where the kid is involved and the kids have to defend their mama. That's what they're supposed to do. And like the female before me was saying, didn't nobody ask T.I. to be the king? Didn't nobody want it, baby? That's just like LL Cool J. You know how many niggas up there in New York could have said they the king of New York? It ain't. Listen, that y'all mad because the shit left. It came down here. Y'all ain't got it no more. It's over with. If 50 got a problem, hey, listen, all you got to do is do the verses, son. All you got to do is do the verses. Put your catalog against my man. Since you think that your catalog, somebody said that apparently T.I. catalog ain't big enough for 50. Man, come on, man. What are we talking about? Man, it's the first album. That's it. After that first album, I lost all respect for the dude. The dude turned into Ja Rule.
Damn. Well, I'm going to say this respectfully. I want you to, you getting your shit off, but I'm going to say this. 50 got a crazy catalog. And I ain't just talking about his albums. I'm talking about the mixtapes, them features. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. I'm letting the people talk, but I got to just put that out there. You know what I mean? And let's not act like New York will bring the smoke to anybody. Salute to,
I mean, oh yeah, I respect. I mean, like I got people in New York that I listen to on the daily. Jadakiss. Listen, man, it's a lot more people in New York. It's a lot more people in New York got way more hits than this dude. Then people trying to compare him and saying he'll do better with verses with Jay-Z. Like, get out of here, really? Nah,
I hear that.
No.
All right, Jay, look, yeah, you more than welcome to call back. I'm glad you was able to get that off your chest. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Oh yeah, much love, Rick.
Let them know where you calling from, real quick.
4th Ward, Atlanta.
All right, appreciate you, Jay. Salute. Peace.
All right.
Let's get it. This is the livest show. I'm gonna let the people speak, but I'm gonna correct you at the end. I mean, you say something that's not right and exact, I'm gonna correct you at the end. I can't let you get that off. I'm gonna let you get your shit off, but I ain't gonna let you get the bullshit off. But let's get it. This is the livest show where we let people speak. We let the streets have a voice. This is M.Reck for MRecktv. Call us. State your name, where you're calling from. Let's get it. Run the lights up.
This is Jessica from College Park, Georgia.
Oh, Georgia on the check-in. Heavy. Jessica, what's up? What's going on with you? How you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm just listening to your podcast, and, I decided to give you a call and just put my little 50 cent in.
Oh, shots fired already. I appreciate you to give me a little call and all that. I appreciate you vibing with me on this live stream, aka podcast and all that. So you got the floor.
But I'm not really picking a side. I really feel like both of these guys are hurt. I think that King, he is pressured by his friends and everything, and public, he was pressured to make a response. And I think 50 Cent is hurt because he's dealing with him not having his mom. I think when he posts a lot, it's just for fun. Once again, I think that both of these guys are they're just expressing their hurt. One of them is hurt from the pressure of friends or the public, like, hey, this guy just posted your mom in an unflattering way. What are you gonna do? And I think 50 Cent, that is how he has fun. I think this is entertaining for him. Um, I'm not picking a side in this. I'm very neutral. Um, but I think that I would like to see both of them get together and squash the beef. We have enough black on black crime and black on black violence. Also, this is very entertaining. Um, I would like to see them drop the beef. Also, one of your callers said that 50 Cent is not taking it serious. Well, if he was to take it serious, what could he do? I think he's kind of stuck in different plays that he can make because, every eye is on his next move.
Understood.
So I don't think he really have like a lot of moves left to do. Um, I just really think that because all of these are black men, and so nobody's winning at the end of the day. Um, yeah, because the black women are the ones that are being disrespected, and then as long as we're going against each other, nobody's winning. When we stop going against each other and go against the real enemy, because the enemy have different faces, but once we group together and start going against the real enemy, then we win. We're losing here. So let's look at the big picture. Nobody's winning anything. 50 Cent is not winning. T.I. and his sons and his family is not winning because all of us are connected. All of us are connected.
I love your message.
And
I love your message.
Yeah, we're not winning. And I want people to know 50 Cent is hurting. These things that they're posting, he's hurting. This is a hurt man. He's just a powerful and well-off man. But at the end of the day, that post that he put when he said, "You all really hurt my feelings," that is for real. And I don't think that it's going to be a retaliation with him. I don't think anything is going to, because I heard one of your callers say, well, now they have to watch their back and all of that. They never have to watch their back because I don't think it's going to be a retaliation violently. But it's just, you're hurting this black man.
Well, real quick, not to cut your wisdom, and I gotta take the next caller, but I do want to say this. Panther Jones, according to Panther Jones, that called maybe like 4 callers ago, he said Joff, which is one of 50 Cent goons from Queens, put it on Instagram that he on go time soon as 50 Cent give him the word. So yeah, it may get a little spooky. Okay.
Yeah, it may get a little spooky, but I can promise you nothing is going to happen to anyone. But this is just us going backwards instead of forwards. Gotcha. Why can't we unite? Why can't we respect both sides? These are both strong black men with huge platforms.
Correct.
Can you imagine what could be done here?
Yeah, that's what you talking.
Be done here.
What you talking is strength in numbers and us coming together as one. I'm with you, but you already know with our people is the egos, is the money, is the status. One thing he got more status than the other. Is the disrespect now. I think right now it's all the way up. The disrespect it went too far, and I don't think it could be peaceful, at least not at this moment. It's gonna need some time because this is up right now. Be honest with you, but this is what we're gonna do. I got to get to the next caller. You could tap back in, Jessica. All right, you could tap back in. Let me get to another caller. All right, appreciate you.
Okay, bye.
All right, peace. Let's get it, y'all. Salute to the record. Salute to Jessica. She's trying to bring forth some peace, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna address this the right way. Caller, state your name, where you calling from, and run the likes up till we get to 1 million likes. That's how we on it. Let's get it. Peace.
Yo, what's good, man?
What's going on?
Yo, this K-Lo, man. I'm from Queens. I'm from 134.
K-Lo.
140th Brewer.
What's going on, bro? What's going on the South Side and all that, man? What's the vibes out there?
Yo, I'm in Georgia right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been
you
out
in
here
Georgia?
for a couple of years.
Oh, okay. You've been out there for a couple of years. I thought you was out in Georgia on go time. I'm about to say, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh nah, I'm too old for that, man.
I thought you was calling on bullshit. I thought you was King energy. I thought you was matching King energy because King.
Nah, I represent
like
some G units, but I represent them Lost Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's up to Mr. Cheeks? Rest in peace, the Freaky Child, to the J Ball, Sean, Rod, Shatik, all my dudes. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I'm gonna let you have the floor.
I just wanted to offer. I didn't want to be on no messy mess. I wanted to offer a different perspective.
You got it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it. Talk to him.
I feel like T.I. already, you know what I'm saying, put the play forward. Like, he wanted 50 to piggyback, right? Now, people might not respect or like the way 50 piggybacked off of it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But he did. So I'm thinking they're gonna still do the verses because that just did nothing but give this verses global recognition. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's eyes is on that verses right now. If it happens. You understand? But I think that people just didn't like the way that 50 responded or the way that he piggybacked. That they didn't think he would piggyback off it like that. You understand? But I'm thinking, T.I. said, yo, I'm going to set it off. I'm going to put it out there. And you piggyback off it. And then we'll go from there. Do you think that could be the case?
I don't know at this point because to me, if it was a play, the disrespect took that play right out of bounds. It's way out of bounds right now. You feel me? If it was a play, I don't think
50 set that off though. 50 set that off though. To be serious, to be honest, 50 missing Tiny.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
You right.
Then all gloves is off.
Yeah, you right. Nah, definitely.
And then King, he took it there by putting 50 moms on a shirt.
Yeah, he put
that was too far. You understand what I'm saying?
Not only
but I believe that
not only
if you talk about somebody's mom, they got the right to talk about your mom. You understand? But that shirt shit and the pack, you know what I'm saying, smoking, I'm sorry, excuse my language. The shirt joint and the pack smoking, that's too far. You understand? I don't think anybody's parents or children should be mentioned. But when they are, it's no rule. If I'm not mistaken, M.Reck?
Got you. Nah, no, you got a point. Because I said that in my live earlier this week. You know what I'm saying? I feel like certain lines shouldn't be crossed. So we on the same page. But look, Kay, I got a lot of people calling. You could call back.
Yes, sir.
These other people, all right?
I thank you, brother.
I thank you too, my brother. Appreciate you.
I respect you, man.
I respect you, bro. Salute. Appreciate you.
Salute.
Peace. Let's get it, y'all. Got a lot of people calling. I'm trying to get everybody. Mute your audio, caller. You gotta mute your audio because it's gonna bleed in the show. Mute your audio. This is
okay. I did already.
MRecktv. For those that's just tapping into the live, I am the livest host. This is the livest show. Okay, so caller, state your name, where you calling from. You got a minute or less to hold your breath because the lines is on fire. Let's get it, bro.
Okay. This Wu calling out of Chicago.
All right.
My view is that at what point do we allow 50 Cent to keep disrespecting black men?
or black women for that point. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent people acting like 50 Cent just got there because he was just the coldest artist, but he had the platform of Eminem, which was a white man that sold 10 million copies. So we condone his ignorance because he has money. What happened to our dignity and our pride? You know what I'm saying? And dealing in regards to that to T.I.'s son, it's like, hey, you dealing with a 20-year-old kid and you disrespecting his mom, and you know how we looked at things 40, 20, 30 years ago is differently how these kids look at things. They got drill culture and everything else that goes on that's all about disrespect. So, but my point of it is we continue to allow 50 Cent to disrespect men and women. He gets away with it because he got money, because he's accomplished. No, bro, that's not how it's supposed to go in this real life thing, bro.
No
you know what I'm saying? We keep condoning, and we'll let people get away, even with the rat culture. We'll let people get away with it because they got money. What happened to just dignity and pride and respect? Like my man, he been going at Diddy, he been going at everybody. It's just like we giving him too many passes, and he's destroying the culture. Even in what he's doing now with his movies and the projects and everything, he's promoting and power, homosexuality, all of that stuff. It's like, man, he'll do anything to sell to make those white people happy. And it's just like we just keep condoning it and allowing that, man. At some point, where's all the black women just saying, you know what? Hey, check it out, 50. Stop dissing our black women. He don't care who he come at.
Now you got a point.
And we just accept it. We just where's the black women saying, you know what? Tiny is an accomplished artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? Successful. And whatever it is, she's been a mom. She's raising a kid. That's somebody's mother, bro. We love our mother dearly.
That's a fact.
And this guy putting his mama up, trying to, you know what I'm saying, tear her down and destroy her, or get at her husband by shitting on her. Like, bro, all gloves is off, man. And here's the thing about the kids today. They do crash out. Who's to say that this kid might say, you know what, I don't give a shit, run up and just start shooting or send his homies out. We don't know what can happen. We hoping that don't happen.
Correct.
But we looking at 50 Cent to be more responsible and do more for the culture than continue to tear everybody that he don't like down. That's a pattern. It's a cycle for him. And who benefits from that? Him and the powers that be that's supporting him, that's helping him buy the studios. And he's just a front man, bro. So we just got to, you know what I'm saying, him and T.I., the nigga just wanted, T.I. just seemed like he just want to rap. He just want to put his, you know, just battle somebody great or who he deems as great. But the truth of the matter is, 50 pushing that energy, bro, that negative energy. We talk street talk all day. But how we condone this guy doing the whole segment about what Puffy did in his life. And then his baby mother's up there saying he used to beat her, set her house on fire, and it's not far-fetched that he actually did that, because look at his behavior. Look at the cycle. So I'm saying, like, man, you know, he was mad when he came out in the music industry. He was mad at Jay-Z and them for not embracing him, and all these guys for not embracing him. He spent his whole life trying to pay the world back. Like, bro, that's like, instead of saying, you know what, hey, bro, I ain't got a problem with you, man. Like, I don't want to do the verses with you or whatever. Let's just, you know what I'm saying, do a record together there. You know what I mean? Do something positive. But my man spent his whole entire career on disrespecting people, disrespecting women, disrespecting his, you know, even how he do his own son. You know what I mean? I can't say personally what goes on in beneath, but you know your son gonna love his mother just like 50 love his mother.
That's a fact. Well, listen, good brother.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of people calling, so I got to get to the next call. I appreciate you, good brother.
Appreciate you.
Salute.
Chicago in the building.
No doubt. Shout out to the whole Chicago. Peace.
Say that. Peace.
Run the likes up. Salute to the Rec Mob. We got to do these calls quicker, yo. We got a lot of people calling. We got people calling worldwide. Mute your audio, caller.
Run the lights up.
You gotta
Salute
mute
to the
your
Red
audio,
Ball. We
caller,
gotta do
please.
these
You gotta mute
calls
your
quicker,
audio.
y'all. We got a lot
631
of
635. You
people
gotta
calling
mute your
worldwide.
audio.
Mute your
You
audio,
gotta mute your
caller.
audio. Well, I'm gonna have to move to the next caller. All right, call back. You gotta have your please. When you call here, have your audio muted. If you on the line or you calling me, have your audio muted. Your TV, your laptop, have it muted.
Calling me, have your
All right, mute
audio muted.
audio, caller.
Your laptop.
84476. I'm gonna have to go to the next caller if it's not muted.
What's up, brother? What's going on?
Who this?
What's up, Reck? What's up, Reck?
Who this?
This is Jay Hood from Carolina, man.
Oh,
What's
shit.
good?
J Hood from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach is fucking viral.
Well, I see that, man. I wake up, man. I'm like, yo, I know Reck ain't did that, man.
Yo.
Thank you, though.
Yo,
Appreciate it.
I didn't do nothing. You called the show, and I just, repurposed it like how I do. Yo, bro, you know that clip is like 700,000 in like a couple of days?
I know. You did that clip. That's why I said you did me. I said, Dan, you put that clip. I'm like, I click it on. I see. I'm like, man, Reck goddamn had to take this clip, and I let my wife listen to it. She told me, well, that might be your go time. You need to go because you be on the internet all the time. You need to set up all the stuff you got it.
Yo, so just real quick, let's bring people up to speed. I know you want to speak on the current situation. The dish wreck is.
Yeah.
I want to speak on that clip real quick. Now, if you're new to the show, this is J Hood from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He called in the other day addressing, King feeling some kind of way about 50 posting his mother on his Instagram. And he went viral. And J Hood was saying, yo, it's real in the South. These young boys, they'll put a fucking 100 rounds in your shit. Right? Let them know what you were saying, bro, because you
Well, what I was speaking on, I'm like, I'm from the South, so these kids out here is built different, and just like the last caller was saying, like, got crash out. I mean, you can't hide. You know what I'm saying? I lived here all my life. I was back and forth to Florida, everything. You can't hide these. 100 round clip is nothing to these kids. These kids actually building switches and stuff in their own crib. So when you're dealing with crash out people like that, like a person like King, he ain't got nothing to lose. These kids is more loyal now than anything to their parents. You know what I'm saying? They're very deeply with family. Family. If anybody ever went to a barbecue in the South, ain't nothing but cousin and everybody out there. So like, hey, crash out them is really, and like what Domani said, you really listen to this dude's lyrics. He's talking to 50 mama. That's deep. If you really listen to the thing, and Lesson will tell you what T.I. say about it. And Lesson, go back and listen to it. The dude only prey on people's downfall and make money off of us. And I see a lot of people call in Glaze, and now he playing victim. They done ran him in the corner. 50 maybe got money, but 50 ain't got God. I hope he got God, because how he playing out here and playing with these kids out here. He need to leave them kids' mother alone. For real, he really, because we are grown people allowing him and think it's okay. Now you fighting with memes. Ain't nobody care if you got 20 bodyguards and they all this. If a car full of niggas jump out on you and all got guns, you gonna be in a gunfight. I mean, some of these people get on here in different places. I think a lot of them just calling in, just be talking about. A lot of them ain't never lived that street life. Man, I used to live in Chucktown, and bodies used to drop down there every day.
Damn.
It got so bad, they had to take a black man to clean up the whole neighborhood, because there ain't no white cops that want the neighborhood. These kids down here is crazy, man, for real. But I mean, if y'all go back, I ain't gonna say too much. I'm not gonna go back and listen to lesson where he telling y'all about this man name it. And let me tell you something. Somebody helping T.I. out with information. This man got some built information, and he telling like, yo, there's some stuff that I can put out and I could destroy you. And it may be cats from New York. You don't know who got connect. Somebody got connect on 50. And 50 around here beating women and stuff. And that's one thing about it in the South. Nobody don't condone a dude who beats women. Nobody gonna parade you because you out here beating women. Nobody ain't gonna, especially when you say that when Domani said you try to burn your house down. Please let them sleep while you wanna cremate them. If the man burning down houses and you got women out here that are condoning that, talking about 50 this or 50 money, 50 money gonna be the downfall of him. And 50 mouth gonna be the downfall. Because you know why I'm gonna say that? They make it hot for any other rappers for coming down south. And let me tell you how I know how that works. Because I remember the Bad Boys incident in Florence, South Carolina. And they jumped on, and the whole South Carolina, the whole Florence County bum rush Mace and them. You could go and ask Mace. Mace got a part in one of his songs, so he had to take that blade out and cut that nigga across his head.
Damn.
See, making it bad. That's why I didn't never want this beef, because I got family that's down in Georgia too, and these cats think different. Anything that goes and they flows off of this rap. You could be a dude from New York or female from New York standing there. Niggas just stop busting at you for no reason. Because they got to realize the South took guns. I took my gun every day. Every day. When I walk out this door, before I grab my wallet, I put my gun in my waist. Because you ain't want to get caught slipping. And just like that dude say, the last caller say, these kids is crash out kids. They riding around in these cars, Jeeps, all kind of stuff. You don't know what these cats, you got cats that's riding with sticks in between the seat, already ready to go. But I don't want that. I don't want nothing to happen. I don't need it. Like, we done saw that played out before, man.
Correct.
If 50 not gonna rap. You know one thing I learned about 50? Every time when somebody get on his behind, he want to deflect. Who he gonna come at next? He went to Tina. He went after Jay-Z. After T.I. got on him. And they ain't gonna stop with this now. And we need to stop following this dude with some meme. Rap is not me. I growed up in the 90s, man. You have to come out the basement. If anybody know rap, said it was in the basement. You know what I'm saying? I know about the mixtape. I know about J Hood and all these different rappers that used to come out of New York. And now we in society now letting a dude say he don't have to rap because he got money. Hey, like T.I. say, he might be flexing on white boys' money. And Jerry T, he's flexing on white boys' money.
Got you.
Because that's all he do is come at black people.
Yo, look, J Hud, I gotta get to these other.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna land my plane. I'm gonna let these people go to somebody.
I appreciate you calling, bro, but I got your number. I'm gonna hit you behind the scenes, bro. We got a lot to talk about. All right? I got you.
I got you. I got you. Thank you.
All right. Let's get it. That's the homie J Hood from South Carolina. Went viral on MRecktv. He's almost at an M off a phone call. See, my callers go viral with me. He's almost at an M in a couple of days off a phone call when he called and spoke on King responding to 50. Shouts to J Hood from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. My callers go viral with me. Caller, state your name. Where you calling from?
Yo, I'm calling from South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina again. What's happening?
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, you know, yeah, man, like.
What's your name again?
I'm Brandon.
Brandon, shouts to Brandon, South Carolina on the line. You got the floor, good brother. Let's do this, man.
Yeah, man.
You got a minute or less because we got a lot of people.
Okay.
All right, let's get it.
All right. Yeah, man. The whole family whooping on 50 ass, man. I don't know. He should respond, man. But like I'm say this, like I think 50 is more mentally tougher than Ti. Cause you know the boys going at his mom and all that shit. But they have somebody that they lost too. They have an auntie. Ti had a sister that died tragically a few years back. They actually cried on their reality show about that shit. So if 50 wants to go that way, you don't know. Ti probably want to run and get his gun. You never know. I just think Ti still is a crash out. If 50 Cent was to say something, that will, you know.
Got you. All right, good brother. I appreciate you tapping in, man. All right.
All right.
Peace. This live is sponsored by Stick My Ride. Hold on 1 second, caller. This MRecktv live is sponsored by Sync My Ride app. Okay, the car meetup app. Make sure you download that in the Apple and Google Play Store. All right. This live is sponsored by Sync My Ride in the Apple Store and Google Play Store, and it's produced by my man Debo Williams. All right, he's on the screen right here. But salute, caller. Let's get to it. Talk to me.
M.Reck, what up? What up? This is Andy from Brooklyn, New York. What's the word?
What's going on, Andy? Salute, man. Talk to me.
All right, man. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, man. This whole situation between 50 and T.I., man. I understand all the antics and all that, but I'm looking at it from a bigger perspective, bro. Both these men been in the industry for over 20 years. They know how this shit go. Bad publicity always sells. There's no such thing as bad publicity. So T.I. going back and forth with 50, at the end of the day, they both laughing because the more traffic that go either direction means more conversions, bro. The more people that go to T.I. page for whatever distance he throwing at 50, that means there's more people going to stream his album. The more people that go to 50 direction to see what he's trolling them about is the more people that's going to watch his shows and buy his products. They understand how to play the game. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck. They both corny. 50's corny for going at Tiny. And T.I., in my opinion, is corny for making diss records. Because let me tell you this right now, M.Reck, you a rapper. You got bars. You get busy in the booth.
Salute.
Let's say I'm a rapper. Most definitely. Let's say I'm a rapper. If I go at your girl, you not getting in the booth to make no rap record. It's on site at that point. So T.I., although I'm not saying he's not angry about his 50 going at his wife, but at the same time, if you're supposed to be a street nigga, T.I. walks around with his street persona. Street niggas move like street niggas. If somebody go at my lady and I'm a street nigga, I'm not rapping anymore. M.Reck is not rapping anymore. You gonna catch me when you see me, and there's gonna be consequences. But T.I. is doing that because he know how to play the game. T.I. is like, he's upset, but he also a veteran in the game to say, all right, I'm gonna flip this into a bag. He talking about my wife, I'm gonna make some rap records. At this point, it's 50 in a roundabout way, he's winning to me because 50 is doing like what happened with me and my wifey. Sometimes me and her start arguing, and after a while she stopped talking, and I keep trying to argue with her. And it's like she's ignoring me now. That's what 50 doing to T.I. It's like at this point, it's like T.I. writing love letters to him. You feel me? But 50's smart. He know that any publicity I get, I'm gonna eat off of it. It's corny to me because I don't believe in talking about people's loved ones. That's corny to me. And I'm a huge 50 fan, but T.I. is my favorite rapper from the South too, so I'm looking at it evenly. They both corny because why, as T.I., you gonna try to take your wife's embarrassing moment and make a bag off of it? At a certain point, you gotta say, nah, this is my family. I'm not gonna take my wife's bad moment and the embarrassment she going in to turn around and make a rap record to try to sell my record. It's like you selling out your family in a roundabout way. And 50 is corny because why are you going at another man's wife? You feel me? I understand you want to troll and this and that. But here's the next thing. People keep forgetting that T.I. kept talking about 50, and 50 was saying before he trolled Tiny, yo, keep my name out your mouth. Let's play the stay away challenge, all of that. But T.I. wouldn't stop. So if I keep pushing M.Reck, M.Reck is eventually going to punch me in my face or stab me or whatever it is. And I can't say, why you did that to me? I'm the one who's egging you on. So I understand 58 is looking at it, he's being looked at as a messed up individual because you talking about another man's wife. But we can't forget, 50 did do things leading up to trolling Tiny to make him know, yo, let's keep my name out your mouth. And T.I., being a veteran in the industry, He know he trying to sell a rap record because 50 been denied the verses, but now T.I.'s bringing it back up to make noise around his record. They both know what they're doing. At the end of the day, T.I., he mad that his wife is in the crossfires, but at the same time, he ain't as mad as we would like to think, because if he was really mad, you wouldn't have time to get in the booth and write love notes to 50 Cent about defending your wife. It would be on site at that point. If M.Reck is in that situation, M.Reck is going to come see somebody, and there's going to be consequences and repercussions behind that. So they both corny, but I understand it because they both been in the industry the same amount of time, and they know that there's no such thing as bad publicity. The more traffic either one get, the more conversions they're going to get for whatever they selling. Plain and simple.
All right, my brother. Appreciate you, Andy. Salute. All right?
All right, M.Reck. Peace and love, brother. Hold it down. Later.
No doubt. Run the likes up. Run the likes up. Like button, push you nut. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Hold on, caller. Hold on. I got to shout out my sponsor. Hold on. Mute your audio. This M.Reck. Yeah, hold on. This MRecktv Live is sponsored by Sync My Ride, one of the first car meetup app. Download it in the Apple and Google Play Store. Salute to Debo Williams on that. I did an interview with him. That's his app. He's on the screen right here. Support that. You know, my brother, he got ties with the NFL and all that. You know, All-American phenom that started his own app. You know, lock in with the homie. You know what I mean? Download it and let me know, you know what I mean, what you think of the app. But caller, state your name and where you from. Let's get it.
What it do, Reck? It's Big Too Sick out of Cali, man. What it do?
What's going on? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, man.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, when I hear one that I feel like I can chime in on, you gonna hear my voice, my boy.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's get it.
Hey, check this out. Let me just point. Let's get to it for real, though. Let's get to it for real.
Mm-hmm.
So, for one, I love what's going on, bro. This is what we love about hip hop. This is unique to hip hop, bro. Motherfuckers going at each other, competition, machismo. I'm better than you. You know, that's unique to hip hop, bro. This is one of the reasons we love this shit. Every now and then you get a beef, you know what I'm saying? And 50's been a part of a lot of iconic beefs in our generation. So I just want to say I love that part about it. So ain't nothing finna happen. This ain't Pop, Biggie. I mean, King might do some shit because he's still young and he don't give a fuck probably. But other than that, I just take it as surface level shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I'm going to say about all the 50 slander, man. Listen. Y'all, what y'all forgetting is you talking to a man who almost got took off the earth. Dude almost got his TV turned off, bro. Yeah, all these years later, my dude is a successful businessman, but the mentality of a street guy who probably think he shouldn't be here, he's gonna be more vicious than just the everyday guy who hasn't went through that, bro. So expect nothing but brutality from 50. He ain't playing with nobody, bro. What you think this is a game, bro? You go straight for the throat, bro. Why you think he hooked up with Robert Greene? You dealing with a nigga who hooked up with Robert Greene, the author of 48 Laws of Power, bro. Bro, that's another level of thinking, bro. He had no intentions of doing the verses with T.I., bro. I'm telling you, as soon as he agreed to it, him, Yayo, and Murder was in the dressing room clowning like, nigga, this nigga think I'm finna really do this verses? I got something for him. I'm telling you, 50 is he's bro. The dude is a master, provoker, antagonist. He has his money, so he's comfortable. He ain't moving from needing anybody. So everything he's doing is off the hip, bro. So I don't get why people act like they don't understand why my guy is so vicious. He gonna be vicious every time, bro. He took 9 and survived. You feel me? Come on, man. You dealing with a different guy. So cats just need to chill on that. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. We all know 50 vicious with it. He gonna be vicious. You feel me? So, and that's just for 50. I don't have a dog in this race, bro.
I don't have a dog in this race. But the last thing I would say, I think both sides, they doing what they should do. You feel me? Because when it's war, you go for the throat, bro. Think about it. All these women, they be in war mode at all times. If you think about it, say you break up with a woman, you got kids with her. What's she gonna do, homie? She gonna take the kids. She gonna tell motherfuckers you got a small dick. She gonna throw your business. She going for the throat, bro. She going for the throat. When it's war, you go for the throat. And I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it.
All right, my brother. I appreciate you tapping in, man. Salute.
Peace.
Let's get it, y'all. I'm gonna rock out. For a little bit, man. But run the likes up. I want to make sure where we at on the likes, first and foremost, man. I'm giving y'all the voice, speak to the streets, to speak to the industry. Like I told y'all, my callers go viral. A lot of my callers done hit 500,000 views, 1,000,000 views, and all that because of their commentary on MRecktv, YouTube, and I put it on my, YouTube shorts and my Instagram and my TikTok. The shit just be taking off. So I need y'all to run the likes up. Ain't no show does that, okay? That allow they callers to go viral and all that, okay? But nevertheless, callers, state your name and where you calling from.
This is Jason, right, from Atlanta. Listen, man, we got to stop giving 50 a pass. Everybody keep calling up here, he got shot 9 times. He different, he crazy. He ain't even do nothing to the nigga who shot him. He lied and said another nigga shot him. The nigga who, he keep talking about homo ain't even the one who killed him. Who shot him. Let's get to that. Then when Freeman was on his ass, he had to run and get the young boys, Jesse and Smurf and all of them 4 or 5 years younger than 50. He couldn't even stand on his own. He manipulated them, and they can't even call him to this day to get nothing out of it. They put their life on the line. Then he keep talking about some T.I. went wrong. T.I. ain't go wrong. Him and T.I. was cool. 50 tried to play it like he ain't mess with T.I. Him and T.I. was running around selling them TV shows to Fox, which they did sell to Fox. But then when the pandemic kicked off, the film industry and everything was on pause. So Tip won't lying about them being cool. 50 got mad when T.I. sat down with Big Bank from Atlanta, and he asked him, yo, how do you deal with niggas like niggas that's bullies like 50? And that's when 50 put the post up, man. I just seen this nigga backstage, was at the BMF premiere when the first season of BMF had premiered and they did the concert in Atlanta. And he was like, man, I just seen this nigga backstage, man. Stay away from me. Because when Tip basically said, yo, this nigga ain't no bully to me, which he ain't, man. The nigga is a walking victim. He fooled the general public, man, from the get-go. If 50 would have tried to pop off in this day and time, he wouldn't have popped off. We got to keep it real. As far as the incidents on the streets, Murder Inc. was putting belt their ass on 50. 50 them ain't do nothing. We ain't see 50 do nothing to nobody, but do all this talking. Everybody just gave him the bully title, like he's the bully, because he bully you. Oh, he was bullying Ja Rule on the music level. But as far as physically getting touched, he was the one getting touched. He ain't touched nobody. Only person they can say in the industry that 50 touched was Fredro Stein. Fredro Stein about 5'2", man, 100 pounds soaking wet. You ain't even knock him out. And them niggas and Trav and Hov and them had to damn back the nigga down for you to just to do that, for you to punch him.
Let me say this. Let me just clear the air. When it came to that Murder Inc. and G-Unit shit, it was L's on both sides. Okay? I ain't gonna front. In the streets, shit, a lot of shit was going on. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit going on. Still going on. You know, look, Ja Rule got hands put on him at the Barclays. You feel me? So, you know, and
Leak snuck him on that. That's I'm talking about as far as everybody try to put like 50 this untouchable gorilla. No, that was not the case. You had the young boys doing all the work. You had the hoes who's no longer around. You had BX hoes who no longer. You had Monster. None of them niggas is around you no more. Because you ain't doing up a penny pitching niggas. You ain't taking care of none of your niggas. He even said in his book, I'm going to give a nigga enough so they can't go nowhere when they still need me. That's why you got niggas like, yeah, why you think he hate Banks' gut so much? Because Banks don't need that nigga. Banks stacked his bread up so he don't need to depend on those 50. Yayo, no, if he try to break away like he did last time and 50 cut him off, he going to be back on 134 selling dubs of reefer, man. Like he was. Floyd had to get him $5,000 to pay his mortgage when he's about to get the boot. Not 50. And 50, that's why 50 threw him in the bushes.
Damn. You going in, bro. Look, I got some other callers. You more than welcome to call back. What's your name? What's your name again?
This is Jason.
And you calling from where?
from Atlanta.
Shouts to Jason from Atlanta. Atlanta calling up heavy. I ain't gonna front. Atlanta, run it up. Make sure you hit this subscribe button, Atlanta. Jay, I know you subscribe already, right?
Already.
All right, Jay.
We talked last time about the meat situation, but lock me in, man. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna check back in with you.
All right, Jay. Got you. Hello. Hey. This is the livest show. M.Reck for MRecktv. Let's get it. With audio caller. Got the streets real. Got the ladies tapped in, the homies tapped in, the streets tapped in, the industry tapped in, colleges tapped in, the babies tapped in. Let's get it. The world tapped in. Caller, state your name. Where you calling from? Let's get it.
Hey, M.Reck, man, the livest show in the country. What's poppin', man?
What's going on, bro?
This Mike from Chicago, bro. I'm want to know for sure. Are we talking about the T.I. and the 50 situation?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me just shout out my donators.
No, you gotta do that.
Yeah, shouts to Deacon Weezo once again on the super chat again. He says 50 Cent is the biggest victim in hip hop history. Damn. All right. And then I got she dropped hold on, where she at? I got a shout out. Shout out Buck Rogers. Remember Buck Rogers? Salute to the Harris family. I remember the Buck Rogers game. I forgot what game system it was on. That shit was fire. Shouts to Rob Rodriguez. He said the caller from 2 calls ago is from Glazertonville. From Glazingville. Hold on. And then we got one of my biggest donors for the show, real quick. We got Nat Single, 44. Okay. I appreciate you dropping that. Dub. All right. So you got the floor. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
No doubt. This Mike from Chicago. What's happening, M.Reck and the Rec Mob?
What's going on, Mike? Salute to the whole Chicago. Y'all heavy on the check-in. Right now, Chicago and Atlanta is heavy on the check-in. So you got the floor, bro.
I feel it. Let me say this first and foremost, man. Man, bro, big ups to you, man. You really doing your thing, bro.
Appreciate you.
I promise you. I don't even mess with these other shows no more since I got up with you, man. You really doing your thing. I enjoy it all, man. You keep it 1,000.
Thank you.
Now listen, man. What everybody's seeming to forget, really, everybody got their own opinion. That's that. But man, 50 is doing a lot of good for the culture, man. I'm talking about as far as exposing a lot of this creepy, or as you call it, a lot of this spooky stuff that's going on within the culture. And a lot of times, man, 50 lay up here what people don't know. First of all, T.I. and 50, you know, both of them guys is well off, man. And a lot of times 50, just because he ain't do the little sparring thing with the music, he might be throwing that man what they call it, alley-oop. You know what I'm saying right now, just to, you know, keep the money flowing, man. But if you think back, T.I. and Tiny was caught up in some old spooky mess too a little while back. And I just been noticing, man, 50 been on the move as far as uncovering a lot of this spooky stuff that's going on within the industry with people, man. So I take my hats off to the man. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all I had to say, bro.
I appreciate you, good brother. I want to make sure you and everybody else too, because I got to start putting up more new content. Make sure you download that Spooky Hours app in the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. And also Sync My Ride app, the first car meetup app. This live show is sponsored by Sync My Ride and my brother Debo Williams. He just did an interview with me yesterday. He's on my platform. Go check it out. Yo, I appreciate you, Mike. Salute.
Hey, man, listen here, man. M.Reck, you're going to be hearing a lot more from me, boy. I'm finna check in with you, man. You're going to be hearing a lot more from me. Keep up the good work, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Salute.
More power.
Let's get it, y'all. Run the likes up. This is the livest show. Okay? The livest show in the world, all the way to South Africa. They know what time it is. All the way to Japan. They know what time it is. Canada, worldwide. Okay? It's lit. China. You know what I mean? All the way out in China, all that fly shit. But nevertheless, run the lights up, caller. State your name, where you calling from.
Peace, right? This is Sharif from Medina.
Sharif, what's happening, bro?
No doubt. I just wanted to chime in for a few. You know, I can give both of them they dap as artists, what they contributed to the game. You know, T.I. family, man, and, you know, all that's nice and good. But it's the same dude. Let's be real here. It's the same dude caught with 15 of them things and silencers and got a bullet. I don't know nobody that lucky. You feel me? I don't know no black man in North America that lucky. So I'm gonna leave that right there. But as far as Curtis is concerned, he came in the game on that type of time with his first single, letting people know this is what I'm about. With that, what was that industry? You know what I'm talking about, fam. Where he, you know, name dropping.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
How to rob a name.
He came in on that type of time to the point that Jay-Z even had to kind of acknowledge it in that record. He said, I'm about $1 with the fucking 50 cents. And he was the biggest man in the game right there. So, but unlike a lot of people in the game, 50 steadily elevated. I mean, building his portfolio, making power moves. A few weeks ago, Jim Jones, the so-called king of New York, talking spicy like a bag of Doritos. Next thing we know, he locked out of his building, his office space or his studio. That's the type of shit 50 doing. So this ain't real beef. Real beef is that Young Dolph, Yo Gotti type shit, that Memphis type shit.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? When people leaving here, this is Busy B, Melly Mel, Nas, Jay-Z, LL Cool Mo D, except it's more digital now because we can get it in real time. You know what I'm saying? Twitter, IG, and all that type of shit. And as far as the YN King, he doing what any YN would do for his mama. But he's a spoiled rich kid. He don't know about no real hunger or putting in pain or going through pain out here. He cosplaying because he listened to his daddy records and he want to be down. But this motherfucker got trust funds in the whole. He can go to college tomorrow if he wanted to. Best schools in America. He want to be down. These real YNs out here is about that life. King, he ain't trying to leave those creature comforts. So,
got you.
You know, it's just all entertainment at the end of the day, man. You know, I ain't gonna beat you in the head, man, but I appreciate you, man. Brooklyn over everybody.
BK all day. Appreciate you, King.
Stay up.
Peace. Run the likes up. This is the livest show. M.Reck for MRecktv. The line's on fire. The streets on fire. MRecktV's on fire. M.Reck stay on fire. Okay? Caller, state your name, where you caller from. Let's get it.
What up, though, M.Reck? This is Janie B.
What up, though, Janie B? What up, though? What's happening?
You know what, M.Reck? They took that whole victim scheme and made Domani, and his name is pronounced Domani. Domani took that whole victim scheme and made 50 a whole new victim.
Hey, man. Shit crazy out here. Hold on, Janie B. Let me just read this super chat. We got Janie B on the line, but I'm going to read the super chat real quick. Shouts to Real News on the super chat. Appreciate the donation. Real News U20. They say 50 hits women, but T.I.'s son should be less worried about the late Sabrina Jackson and focus on Sabrina Peterson. For years, she and other women have accused T.I. and Tiny of drugging and SAing women. Damn. Appreciate you, Real News on the super chat. Janie B, you got the floor.
Okay, I first want to say this. When for the people that's coming out here saying that King and Domani should let T.I. handle this, when Big Meech and 50 had their thing, Lil Meech was trying to be respectful and keep the peace between his father and 50. 50 exposed all his BMs. 50 don't understand nobody giving him respect. Because that should have never came out if we keeping it a buck. And if we keeping it a whole buck, Lil Meech, 50 started messing with Lil Meech when he was 21. King is 21 right now.
Yeah.
Him and Domani the same age.
Yeah.
Domani and Lil Meech is the same exact age.
So hold on. King. So hold on. If Domani All right, let's get the ages right. How old is Domani exactly?
Domani is 24.
He's 24, and King is how old?
21. And 50 started messing with Lil Meech when he was 21.
Yeah, you're right.
3 years ago. So nobody's going to talk about that.
Yeah,
50 don't. 50 don't. I'm just speaking out my head. I came late, so I don't know who said what. I'm just telling you from my point of view.
Got you.
I know you carry everything. So this is not nothing to you. You know I love you.
I love you too.
I'm speaking. Thank you. I'm speaking to the fact that when people keep saying that them boys should let they daddy handle it. These are grown men, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
21 is a grown man.
Correct.
And you can't tell nobody how to act or how to react on disrespect. What's disrespectful to a Detroit person is not the same disrespect for a New York person.
Mm-hmm.
So what somebody is thinking 50 Cent ain't that disrespectful, you don't know what Atlanta feel is this disrespectful. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so and then the fact that they keep saying he went too far with the talking about 50's mama. Shout out to us. I brought that up and said 50 needed therapy because he was dealing with his mama thing. But let's just go back to how 50 clown Irv Gotti when he died. He wasn't thinking about his kids.
Mm-hmm.
So 50 been disrespectful to a whole lot of people. And I'm telling you, M.Reck, they've been listening to your show, and you know it, I know it, we all know it. Because I brought up Tierra Marie and Vivica Fox and a whole lot of other people. 50 Cent, T.I. got that in the record.
Yep, I saw those names.
T.I. got that, yeah. So I'm telling you, it's a lot of people, and they already said it on here, but I said this over a year ago. I said it's a lot of people tired of 50 Cent and the stuff he doing, but they don't want to, they can't stand up to him. So they feeding people information. You don't remember me telling you that over a year ago?
Correct.
I said this, and 50 he been into it with so many people.
Mm-hmm.
He need to go get him some rest sometime. And for these ladies that's sitting out here saying what 50 is doing is so much because he got money. If you a black woman, you should just shut the hell up. Yeah, I said it. He's talking crazy about black women because this nigga can't never keep a real relationship.
Mm.
And I'm not glad. Neither one of them ain't my people. Let's just be clear about this. I'm talking about facts. What did Tiny do to this nigga?
Mm.
What did Beyonce mama do to this nigga? She only said something nice about Tiny because everybody was dogging her.
Mm.
Like, when are we going to start, not you, because I know you already do it.
Yeah.
When are we going to start protecting black women? That should have been between him and T.I. And let's be clear. Messy ass Shannon Sharp was the one that asked that question. So 50 Cent could go around and do interviews and people ask him questions about any and everybody. And it's cool when he answers honestly and nobody says anything about it. But when T.I. answered a question that was asked to him, this is all this because he could have clearly said, nigga, I don't want to do nothing with you. He could even say, nigga, you ain't on my level. I don't want to do nothing to you. Mm-hmm. He could have said anything he wanted to say disrespectful about T.I. and nobody would have nothing to say. Why you have to bring that a wife in there? And I want to just say this too, M.Reck.
Mm-hmm.
However Tiny look, she already got a husband.
Mm-hmm.
She not out here looking for no husband.
Mm-hmm.
So why is this man speaking on somebody else's wife and you ain't got one?
Mm.
And when you calling Domani and that's his stepmama, but she helped to raise and I think you asked this, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All the T.I. Baby mamas get along. Tiny don't have it no other way. She not messy like that. That's something you don't see.
Mm.
The fact that this man, everything that you thought you wanted, he got it. He got a family and all of them communicate. He figures things out for the sake of his kids. And he got a lot of flaws. But which one of us don't?
Correct.
So I'm speaking to stop trying to hype up bull crap. This man has talked about so many black women that ain't said nothing to him. When are we gonna start checking him about that? You do it, but when is all these black men gonna stop sitting in the background laughing about him talking crap about black women? Because when black men get in trouble, who is the head in the line to make sure y'all all right?
Our woman, the melanated woman.
Right. So if they keep on letting 50 attack all of us, there's some people like, we standing down. I'm never going to stand down for my black kings. But I'm tired of people okaying this. I like to say something else. But I'm tired of people okaying 50 Cent just dogging black women. Like the other day, me and JR had a ping pong. And I want to say this too. Because I love JR and gonna always love JR and got much respect for him. But my son said something to me that really hit home with me. JR is a stand-up guy. The kids is listening to you and JR. And this ain't me just saying it now for the people that's gonna try to say I'm glazing you or JR. I've been told y'all what my son and them said about y'all. Did I not?
Facts.
Okay, so my son also said I didn't understand what Mr. JR said because he making a statement, and I hope I'm saying it how my son said it. He making a statement like 50 is outstanding or upstanding. He said some word like M.Reck, and he is like he said for us the young men. We think people need to stop making excuses for 50 because they speak like they coming from a point of what I would do and what I wouldn't do. And when he said it, I'm like, I didn't relay that to JR the same way, but I get what the hell he's saying. Because y'all sometimes, and M.Reck, me and you have had disagreements about this, and it's cool, we love each other. I'm just making a point. Sometimes you, as an upstanding person, have gave 50 a pass because it was funny. But when do it stop being funny when it's at our expense?
Well, look, let's do this. Just let me know when I gave him a pass, and maybe I was in the wrong. I'm not.
No, but the day you did it, we talked about it and it cleared up. I'm not saying it's still staying.
Okay.
I'm just saying, as a whole, it's a lot of black men out here thinking it's funny to talk about Tiny. What did she do? She ain't out here trying to get no other nigga. She been married to Tip for a long, long time.
Correct.
So why is it so? And if I made the statement like me and you, like this, I'm really pissed off about this, M.Reck. So I'm kind of all over the place. But never have you just blatantly took up for no 50 Cent when he was out wrong.
Nah,
but
never.
Nobody.
That's just not
nobody. But so we talking about 50 at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
So when I'm saying it, we cleared it up that day because you made your point, I made my point, and you was like, you're right, Janie B. And it's some things that you didn't have to correct me on. It's cool. We are work in progress, all of us. If you really trying to grow.
That's a fact.
But you cannot keep on. And when I say you, I'm not talking about you. You is a general word. These people out here that's taking up for a person that's attacking. Here's my problem, M.Reck. 50 Cent is doing some of the best work in some areas, but he fogging it up with this other stuff that he do. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of victims out here that was never gonna be heard if he ain't do that documentary. You understand what I'm saying?
Understood.
But then you turn around and you mess with somebody that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So you make somebody not even want to deal with you. And we've been protected. Detroit been holding 50 down just because of Eminem, and then we just gravitated to this nigga on our own. But I put out so much information on this nigga. It done rewrote all the way. Most of the big dogs think about him all over the place. Thank God you had this platform for me to get busy.
Well,
thank God for that.
And I agree with you on that because I'm gonna stop you there. When I'm listening to the T.I. records and everything that's coming out from his camp, I'm like, damn, Janie B said all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. When I'm hearing these records, I'm like, damn, Janie B just said this on the show, if not the same day, the day before. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they tuned in. They definitely tuned in.
They've been tuned in. And the problem is, and I know and most people ain't gonna agree with me on this. I don't really care. The problem with this is when this first started, and we all know that T.I. said, I've been heard that him and 50 had talked about doing a verses. And I've been told some people that he know that 50 wasn't going to do no verses. He was going to get behind the scene and talk crap. Because 50 like to sun people. The problem with 50 and T.I. that ain't nobody going to understand. But when I said they might, T.I. is one of them people that you cannot sun. Yeah. 50 want to sun everybody in his orbit. Yep. He ain't never been able to sunset T.I.
Correct. I agree with you.
That's his whole problem with whoever he got a problem. Anybody that he's had a problem with, M.Reck, you told that story when J.R. asked the question. Anybody that he can't sun, he has a problem with it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's why me and him kind of like, well, it's really with him. It's not with me. You know, he's a little, I guess, upset at me. Said I be promoting the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas want shit one-sided. You feel me? He don't like that. He don't like that I call it down the middle or whatever. Niggas just want it, you know, they want it their way. You feel me? And they way only. So, you know.
And that's not being G'd up, as you say. That's not keeping it. We all grown. Yeah. You don't get to tell somebody what they think and how they feel, 50. And that's what he need to go check out for himself.
That's a fact. Janie B, hold that thought. You're more than welcome to call back. Let me get some more callers on the line. And appreciate you tapping in.
I appreciate you always.
All right. Peace. Let's get it, y'all. I'm rock out. For another 13 minutes or so, because I got to get me something to eat. I've been rocking out almost for 2 hours already. This live is sponsored by Sync My Ride, okay? The link is going to be in the chat room.
This message has been transcribed. 1 moment.
The hell? I don't know what's going on. This live is sponsored by... This MRecktv live is sponsored by Sync My Ride, okay? It's on Apple and Google Play. You can download the app, the first call meetup app. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from. Let's get it.
It was Big Trick calling out of Bad News, Virginia.
All right, let's get it. Talk to me.
And I think the whole thing is sad because the whole deal is if nobody don't want nobody talking about their mama, stuff like that, why would the kids go back and talk about 50 mama? You know what I'm saying? I'm confused at this point. You know what I'm saying? And they went vicious on it. If you don't want nobody saying about your mama, don't bring nobody else's mama in. You know what I'm saying? Because people take mama serious, especially when you get locked up. And another thing is, they keep saying these YNs crazy, they gonna do that. No, man, don't put that narrative out there. YNs that I know are not crazy. They get money and they ain't disrespectful like that. So we need to stop saying these YNs that, because I come from the hood for real, and I hang with YNs out of Wilson, North Carolina, and Bad News, Virginia, and it ain't like that with the YNs. They trying to get money. They staying focused. I think it's all bad. I think T.I. should pull his kids to the side, you know what I'm saying, and tell them that that's disrespectful. You shouldn't do that. The woman dead. She ain't had nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I'm not feeling sorry for 50 because he troll a lot and this and that the third, but 50 is not really responding like that. He trying to give him a pass, but a bear can be only poked for so much, man. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't got to do nothing himself. He got money. He know YNs. You know what I'm saying? And them kids don't even look comfortable making them rap songs and this and stuff. They don't look comfortable doing it. They tell me, oh, this is not street shit. Yes, it is, because it's gonna boil over the street shit. Because motherfuckers get mad that they doing that shit. You know, 50 got fans. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like it's gonna get ugly.
All right.
It's gonna get ugly. It ain't over with.
Mm-hmm. No doubt, good brother. I appreciate you tapping in. Salute.
Yeah, everybody stay up and love your mama, love everybody, mama. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Stay up.
Brother. Stay up. Let's get it, y'all. Run the likes up. Let's get the likes up. We should be way over 1,000, man. Been anywhere from 1,900 people staying in the room since I've been live. Where's your audio caller, please? I keep telling y'all, when you call the show, you got to have your audio muted. It bleeds to the show. So who this on the line? Let me make sure, man. So
Hi.
you got 323-338 on the line. Make sure you got your audio muted, caller.
Okay, I'm muted.
Okay, so caller, state your name, where you calling from. You got a minute or less, because I got 1,000 people I got to get to. All right, let's get it.
Okay, my name is Annie, and I'm calling from Los Angeles. And I think this is just between T.I. and 50. And I don't think the kids should be involved. I have sons, but I wouldn't want my sons doing what they're doing, because I wouldn't want my sons to wind up in a cell or in the grave trying to defend my honor. That's just me as a woman with sons. And I think whatever this is with T.I. and 50 Cent, 50 Cent say he ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. So now they need to just move on, because all this stuff they doing, that ain't going to make him do it, and he don't need to do it. And that's all I need to say.
All right. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Peace. Hold on 1 second. Peace.
Yo, what's going on? M.Reck, Mark.
What's going on? What's going on, fam? Salute to the Rec Mall. What's your name, bro? And where you calling from?
This Mr. Hood News again out of Florida.
Shouts to the Hood News out of Florida. What's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Again, ugly and uglier, man. You know, I called the other day. You know what I'm saying, about the Glazers for 50. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's getting worse, right? They just can't accept that 50 taking his L. You know, they going off of he ain't got to do it. He doing movies and all this other stuff. You know, just coming up with all kind of excuses. But I wanna put this out there, because you know they saying about King, and a lot of people underestimating King. You know, but I want people to realize this generation right here, they honestly think, even though King is probably not big, but they honestly think that he's in Atlanta that don't got 100 or 200 goons behind him. Down here, south, you ain't even got to be as big as King, and you got 100 or 200 people that'll go at a quick of a dime. Just that they feel like you got a little something that they can help them out, they going. You know what I'm saying? We don't want it to go that way or nothing like that. But I was just saying, just for people like, oh, that's just little King or little this here, man, they got to realize them boys, man, they got a whole army behind them. And it ain't just in Atlanta. It's throughout Florida. It's throughout South Carolina. It's throughout Alabama. It's throughout New Orleans. It go a whole long way.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? But we just let's keep it music, man, and tell them Glazers, man, go on and accept 50, man. Accept that L for 50, man. Stop putting that out on music and stuff.
No doubt.
He just took a loss.
I hear that, good brother. I appreciate you tapping in.
All right, brother.
All right, shalom. All right, I'm gonna take a few more calls, man. Peace.
M.Reck.
What's going on? Who this?
I called earlier. I had to call back.
Okay, hold on. Let me just say this to the people. Run the likes up, man. We should be way over 1,000 likes, y'all. Way over 1,000 likes. I'm giving the world a voice. ATL, New York, Chicago, worldwide. But you got the floor. Let's get it.
I called back because I need your cash app. This I've been tuned. This is a good show today. This is this is a good show. So I got to get that cash app again. But look, I just want to say this because earlier I called back to talk about the music, like how I felt about the sons defending their mom in the music, right?
First call.
So I'm gonna just take it all the way. Let me just take it back when it comes to the verses. This one thing. Because I like 50 and I like T.I. in this case, defending her to their mother for their mother, I feel as though they supposed to do that. Like I said earlier, I have a son, and I think when you start talking about the mom and all that, that's weird. And for people that think King won't, when King is a young man, to me, in my opinion, that strikes me that always been trying to be something that he's not. So if people think that a child like that won't really crash out because they trying to prove themselves to be what their daddy was or supposed to have been, trust me, they will. Just to try to prove that they're that. And also because you talked about his mother, 50 Cent. That's what you did. So that's the strike. But now I gotta go back. I gotta go to T.I., where this is where I think T.I. is wrong. When he sat on Gilly and Wallow platform, now I know Wallow and Gilly very well. I'm from Philly, okay? But when he sat on that platform and said that he talked to 50 Cent and that they talked about it, this is why I really don't believe that part is true. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna go all the way back to when the verses first started. That man been saying that he is not interested in doing verses since it came out. That when Fat Joe, when they wanted him, when Fat Joe did it with Ja Rule, that 50 Cent has been saying. I remember he went on Breakfast Club and he said, I thought that was over when COVID started. I wish they stopped talking to me about that. I don't respect a rat. Right? Now, it's been rumored that 50 Cent rats and all that. Have I ever seen it? No. But I personally heard audio from T.I. that he was sitting there telling, oh, Phil had a head. That's Phil right there. He had that. Man, you went in there with all of them guns. How you walked out on that little bit of sentence, I don't know. Sound pretty much like ratting to me. Right now, I'm off to the fact of the kids defending their mom. I'm just going off the verses. I really think that T.I. is lying. I don't believe that man agreed to that because I heard that man say on multiple occasions, I'm not interested in doing it. He said, I thought that was just for us something to be entertaining. So that's why I don't believe that. I think that T.I. is telling a fib right there. And number two, T.I. got all upset when Fat Joe said to him when they was talking in COVID time, oh, New York rappers, they don't respect us. New York, y'all. You don't remember that? You don't remember that back then when he was going on that rant talking about y'all never respected us down here. It's a thing with T.I. For some reason, he feels as though like New York don't respect Atlanta. That's the way he feels. He called out 50. He then said, I want the bully. Bring me the bully. Him calling Kevin Hart on the phone and all that other stuff. That's him calling 50 out. 50 does not have to do a verse, whether if he needed the money, whether if he didn't need the money. That man does not have to do nothing you don't want to make him do. I heard that man say a long time ago, I'm not interested, and I lost respect for you when I heard this and when he's supposed to have ratted on that. When T.I. was calling him then he said he didn't want to do it. So that I say to T.I., in that point, stop it. You can't make nobody do no verses. You well enough. And look, you know what? Why you ain't say nothing to Kodak Black too? When Kodak Black called Tiny pretty much ugly, he said she was ugly. In this song, I don't know because I'm not too much of the listening to a lot of people because I like MCs. I like people that get busy. T.I., I watched you get body back in the day by Ludacris. So why, even though Ludacris did a verses with Nelly, I'm just saying, why you ain't calling somebody out like that? You chose the New York because you believe New York don't have no respect for you. In fact, Joe tried to tell him, look, I don't believe that. I love you, T.I., and a lot of people tell T.I. they love him. T.I. is a good rapper. Yes, he is. 50 need to stop with the interest, but I don't think 50 owe him a thing, M.Reck, when it comes to standing up on that versus that the man don't want to do it, because this is all where it started from. This is all where it started from. Right. Him saying that he don't want to do it.
Gotcha.
So he don't have to do it. And that's just that. I'm going to get off your phone because I called earlier, then I had to call back a second time and say that. That's all I feel. And I got a cash app. You give me that cash app again.
I'm going to put on the screen. It's $sign MRecktv. I'm going to put on the screen right now.
Okay.
All right.
I've been enjoying this show.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too. Thank you for calling. All right, peace. I'm going to go live later, y'all. We at the 2-hour mark. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to salute. Hold on. I'm going to put these calls on timeout. I'm going to salute the people that's donating this shit. All right, what I'm going to do is this. Let me shout out the people that have been dropping super chats in the last, maybe 5 minutes or so. Let me give them some love because they showing love and shit. Shouts to the 050, what the fuck, the homie Naughty, WTF. You know what I mean? Let me get his super chat on the screen and all that. Salute to China Brim, the 050 movement and all that. Naughty says 050 WTF. The less you say, the more important and profound it is. Salute. Appreciate you, homie, on that. Make sure you subscribe to the homie channel and all that. Got some dope content. He does dope graphics, animation, editing, all that fly shit. You know what I mean? Hit the homie up for some services, and they got good content over there. Him and China Brim. Make sure you subscribe to both channels, the 050 movement on YouTube, as well as the 050 WTF. All right. Shouts to Butterfly Mama on the super chat. She says, no one is thinking, what it said? No one is thinking 50, son. All of y'all are making fun of his mother too. Okay. Let me see what else. Anything else I miss? I'm trying to get everybody saluted up here. Shouts to Hot Tracks. Why did T.I. duck the smoke from Busta Rhymes? Why did T.I. duck the smoke from Busta Rhymes? That's a fact. He ducked that versus smoke from Busta. Let me see who else. Salute to everybody on the check-in. Run it up. Run the lights up. Salute to J Hood from South Carolina, going viral on MRecktv. He's Rec Mob, one of the callers that been calling up here for years. I put his clip out the other day. That shit is at like 700,000. I think it's 600,000 on YouTube Shorts, the regular, and IG, TikTok. Yeah, he's almost at 800,000 in a couple of days on social media, on all social media. So he went viral. So it lets you know how can I say, how important your voice is when you call this show and how important the show is. You know what I mean? Everybody's tapped in over here. All of your favorite rappers, they get their content from here. They get their rap lines from here. They get their talking points from here. You know, all the YouTubers and content creators, they stay over here getting talking points and all that. It's all good. You know, just salute. You know what I mean? Shouts to Gwen, I believe. Gwen R on the super sticker. Salute to SJ holding me down. Appreciate you. Salute to Shanita on the Cash App. Thank you. Salute to Jerome on the PayPal. Salute to JR. Salute to Janie B. Everybody, salute to Songs by Alicia too. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you 50 response. You know, because I know the vultures is coming trying to watch to see what's going on. Where he respond at, because you know, we sharp over here. Salute to my man Rip, Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. But so of course, you know, T.I.'s son dropped a diss record, right? I think it was yesterday, right? Domani. And you know, T.I. dropped like 4 diss records back to back. I think he dropped 4 diss records in a matter of the last 4 or 5 days, back to back. I think yeah, and I get to all the names. I think one of them was called Bully Right one. One of them was called Lessons, and I think the other one's called War. Right? Okay. So then Domani dropped a record called Miss Jackson. All right. Kind of using the same angle that Jadakiss and Styles P used, because they dropped a freestyle called Miss Jackson, speaking to 50 Cent, the deceased mother. Okay. Right. So 50 Cent has responded, but not in the typical fashion of dropping a diss track response, but more so in a comment. Okay. So 50, he posted, okay, I changed my mind. This goes to old rappers still trying to battle rap. Chat GPT. Hold on, wait, it got cut off. All right, my bad. Hold on, let me take this off the screen. Okay, there we go. So 50 responds, okay, I changed my mind. 50 says, this goes to old rappers still trying to battle rap. Chat GPT told me that I don't need to rap. You need me to rap. Laughing out loud. Get the fuck off my page. Okay? So that's 50 Cent responding to T.I. and his sons dissing him. And then Rick Ross responded also to Domani diss record. If you know, this is the picture from Shaniqua house, aka 50 baby moms, that was burning down. I think this was like over 15 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And Rick Ross responded and said, let it burn, responding to the diss track, and also talking about the house. Remember, Rick Ross was the first rapper to put that narrative out there about 50 leaving the gas can to burn down his baby mom's house, allegedly. Okay. So on that note, I think we covered everything. And then Shaniqua, matter of fact, I got her let me upload her post. She responded, 50 baby moms. She responded, yeah, after Domani dropped the diss record. Here go her response. She posted that same picture once again, because she posted it in 2017. She posted it yesterday, and she had this to say in the caption. Hold on, I got y'all. Here we go. Boom. So 50 Cent baby moms, you know, the one he got his first son from Marquise, Shaniqua Tompkins. She says, after posting this picture, on this day, I will always be thankful that God saved us. I will never forget. I will always give praise, and justice will be served. Damn. So this was just yesterday after T.I.'s son dropped that diss record using this artwork. So yeah, it's getting kind of spooky out here, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So on that note, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all later, giving y'all this good content. Thanks for the Rec Mob calling up with the good commentary. Salute to everybody on the check-in. And I'm gonna bust down the lyrics maybe later on, because I had the lyrics from T.I. records and T.I. Son records and all that. But I'll do that later on. I'm gonna go get me some lunch and I'll tap back in with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. Be here. Make sure you watch that Debo interview, this interview right here on the channel. You know what I mean? All American phenom, you know what I'm saying? Football player. You know, he has some things to say about the NFL blocking his career. You know what I mean? The link is right here on the channel. I put it up yesterday. You know, make sure y'all check it out. And also make sure y'all download his app, you know, Sync My Ride app. Here go the link right here for his interview. And then there's app. It's called Sync My Ride app, and it's sponsoring the show. I'm gonna put that link here also. You know what I mean? Y'all go check that out. Make sure y'all support this brother. He's doing his thing. Where's his app at? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give you the link for his app, and y'all support that, man. Support the interview. Go run the interview up real quick, man. Just put some likes on it real quick, and y'all can always get back to it. It's on the channel. All right. This is his app right here. Sync My Ride, the first car meetup app. All right. Is in the Apple Store, Google Play Store, and also let me put the website. Here go the website where you can just get it from where's it at? Damn. Oh, here we go. Here go the website as well. All right. Sorry about that. I got a lot going on. So on that note, I tap back in with y'all. Make sure y'all leave comments in the regular comment section about this live, how you felt about the live. What's your thoughts on this whole 50 Cent, T.I., Domani, and King Harris, dropping diss records, and King Harris, putting out merch with 50 Cent mom's picture on a shirt. That's crazy. But on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute to the Wreck Mob. Salute to SJ. I'm off this. Salute to Brooklyn, East New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Detroit. Everybody tapped in. Japan, South Africa, Canada. Everybody worldwide with this, on the tap in. So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone, y'all. Leave those comments in the regular comment section right now. All right, run it up and make sure you push the live out and share this. Gone. Make sure you download that M.Reck Spooky Hours app in the Apple Store, Google Play Store, and make sure you download that M.Reck and China Black All In record. All right, let's get it. It's platinum. Let's make it double platinum. Go.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pays in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv.